Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Nasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today's episode is powered by my sponsor Elgato Gaming and the HD60S capture card, the key lights and the green screen that I'm using to record this video for you today. Aspiring content creators, are you someone that is looking to make videos? Well, these are the type of products that I definitely recommend to you. You can find a link down below to my profile on the Elgato page. I'd highly recommend you check it out to learn a bit more. Thank you for that. Now let's get into today's episode. If you could do me a massive favor at the start, smash that thumbs up button. That would be awesome. And subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Click that notification bell so you never miss an upload. So this episode is going to be jam-packed once again. We are going to sell a Daily Blin to begin with. We had him in our club. We got him in a pack before he got a Team of the Week. And there was also an SBC for ones to watch Promes, which meant that his price rose even more. So I offloaded him because I already had an untradeable Eredivisie player that we could use in that Promes SBC. So we had the new weekly objectives, which means that there's bronze, silver, gold stuff that we can work towards, and obviously I will show you as I complete all of them. We got another level in the season pass, so we are level 17 now, giving us a prime mixed players pack, which is obviously going to be untradeable, but there's potential here. You know, it's a prime mixed players pack. That's not a bad one. There's a chance that this could be something good, or it could just be a fast moving rare gold that isn't going to be amazing. Could it be like a Musa Sissoko? No, it's just going to be an Elia. Nothing spectacular. See, not all of my packs are brilliant, alright? Lay off it, alright? Would you leave me alone? No, I'm kidding. There is a silver interplayer there, which you know at some point in time is going to be valuable, going to be useful. So we'll take that and we'll move on. Ones to watch Promes SBC. I decided to see if I could do this without spending, like, I haven't got many coins at my disposal right now. There's a couple of players that I could maybe sell, but I had to literally buy one player. I wanted to do this SBC because Promes has already scored a hat-trick for Ajax, and he didn't get an inform for it. Maybe that's because they had already planned to bring this ones to watch out. I'm not sure. But yeah, like, we had all of these players. I bought Pareo for 10, 11,000 coins. And a lot of the other stuff there is untradeable. And I was just like, I'll use that stuff in SBCs, but this is an SBC. Why don't I just use it in these ones? Potentially get myself a Promes, which, who knows, 2 or 3 months down the line, might have had 2 or 3 informs. If that's the case, he's going to be a super viable option or an incredible super sub. And I was already using the regular Promes as a super sub anyway. So I decided to do him. I don't know if that's a... I don't know what you guys think about that. Are you going to do him? That's basically what I'm getting to here. Are you going to unlock yourself a ones to watch Quincy Promes? Like an 84 rated squad, 75 chemistry. It's about 30,000 coins, I think. Maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. Maybe it's 40,000. I don't know. But what do you think? I just feel like that's not a bad shout. It's kind of low risk. If you've been taking on rewards, maybe you've got the players in your club at this stage anyway. So for me, he's going to be a straight swap out for the other Promes that I've got on my subs bench right now. I can sell him for a couple thousand, and we've not really taken a coin here. It's been about 11,000 coins of a Parejo is about the only hit we took from that one right there. And then of course our untradeable players like James Rodriguez, Saul, like there's some good players gone. But at the end of the day, they were SBC fodder for me anyway, and we've just had our first, what I think, decent SBC. So yeah, he's there, he's unlocked, that's good. We can, oh yeah, big deal here. We're gonna sell Varane because a lot of you were saying that Varane actually doesn't live up to the hype. I've given him a go. He's been pretty good for the first few games of the weekend league, but there is a balance issue. There is some clunkiness about him, which I find to be a big problem. So we can take the coin to him, and I didn't realize this. Sergio Ramos, who yes is slower and not as tall, is like 50,000 coins cheaper. So we're going to buy ourselves a Ramos with a shadow card. So he has 85 pace overall and like 95 defending, 85 physical. Looks to be a beast of a defender. 89 rated, for 150 something thousand coins. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I've done that. I've made that change because we can make that happen now that we've got Semedo in the squad. We just need to flip Lenglet and Ramos around, and then in game they can flip again so that the left foot is on the left side and Ramos is on the right side with his right foot. But his dribbling and passing and just ability on the ball should be so much higher than what Varane's was, which might just save us a few times, you know. So I'm hoping that was a good choice and a good decision. But yeah, we've now got Sergio Ramos over Varane, and say, like, let's just say that Ramos doesn't work out for me either. We can always go back to like Militao if that's an option. You know, we could potentially just do that. You know, so it's not going to be that big, or even Lucas Hernandez. I think. Oh no, maybe not because of Oblak, but yeah, like there's options out there for us. So we go into a game here against a fellow RTG by the looks of the name and stuff, and I miss a pretty easy opportunity with Rashford. I'm not quite sure what was going on, but this was after a session where I just played those 3 games that were in today's earlier video, and we got 3 wins, and the game felt amazing. Genuinely, it felt so good. I was dribbling and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, the weekend league is just much better than division rivals. And then I played this session in the evening and was just like, it's such a different game. I don't know what it is, but the delay in the servers, you know when you can feel it when things like a pass, he takes too many touches before he passes it, or the pass doesn't go quite where you want it to go, or everything just feels a little bit delayed and stuff. And it's not just because I lose this game. This guy was a good player, it's fair to say. But there were chances that I could have taken, which I didn't. And there are also defensive situations where I felt like I couldn't move my players as well, simply because everything was just like that split second delayed compared to when everything was feeling great. So this game goes from like bad to worse real quick, actually. I go from 1-1, things were okay, maybe we can sneak a win here, to going like 5-1 down in just a short space of time. So fair plays to my opponent right now. I don't know if you are a fellow YouTuber or streamer or something, then maybe you upload. But yeah, I ended up like going from a game that was kind of close and maybe I could have just snuck a win to just getting completely bad. So we take our first loss in the weekend league, but we can't let that bother us too much. I restarted my internet, hopefully to maybe it was my issue with the game being slow. Let's go into this one. Hopefully things are going to feel a bit better, and kind of didn't. It's just a frustrating amount of delay, which makes things a lot harder, and it made it quite hard against this guy because this is a fellow content creator who actually is a skiller, and honestly, my head was spinning. I was dizzy from the amount of skills that this chap was doing, and it was crazy to see. Like, he obviously maybe spent a few hours in the skill games or something, learning some of the new techniques. But there are some new skills that are very good, and if you can learn to pull them off in the right situations, I think it's going to work out for you. Luckily for us, our defense was fairly solid in this game. We just need to work on that finishing. It's so difficult to move with your players when the servers feel like this, that it was making it kind of difficult in the 4-4-2. But we brought Ousmane Dembele on, got a very, very lucky bit of play where we through balled it to Dembele, and I thought the defender was going to wipe me out, but somehow I kept the ball. I rode the challenge, ended up getting through and taking the shot just before the keeper could get there. So that put us 1-0 up, and then right towards the end of the game, I was just smartly holding possession, and he dragged the defender out, which gave me an opportunity to knock it into Rashford, and we smash it home. So a 2-0 scoreline, I don't think is a massively fair result. Like, this guy was very good on the skills, and I felt like in just literally, if we played again, I might lose 4-0. You never know. It's just the luck of the draw at that point. But JCM skill, GG's, bro. Appreciate that game. Somehow I've come away with the win, but that was a tough one. And I think literally just somehow managing to defend against your players was the main reason why we came away with the victory there. So we got week 1 bronze done, got some XP for that. So we're more than halfway through level 17 now. It opens up silver, and I'm pretty sure in order to get these done, I'm going to just play a couple of friendlies against my mates, because it seems like you can do the weekly silver stuff just in FUT friendlies. So that would be what I would recommend to you guys, go into FUT friendlies, either play online or play against your mates. And if you do play against your friends, because the stuff doesn't count on your record or anything, you can always just do like the let your mate get the stuff completed, and then you quit the game, so he gets things done, and then you go into another game and you get the requirements done, and he quits the game. Like that's a quick way to get some of the objectives done. It's good, obviously, a great way to get your XP nice and fast for low stress. So I actually go 2-0 up against this next opponent. Lucas Moura getting on the score sheet right there. Easy little goal. But I drag a defender out, and that's so dumb. Luckily for me, Oblak was just in fine form with that. He just got such a great hand to it, and then my defender was able to block it over the bar. So somehow we come away still being 2-0 up at half-time. What a challenge that is by Semedo early doors in the second half to stop my opponent from scoring. But then, well, he gets the ball here with Martial. I just feel like there's so many opportunities for me to defend that, and it doesn't work out for me for some reason or another, and he ends up getting the goal. It's just, I just feel like at that point the game wants to gift this guy a goal. But, you know, we just got to come out on top. We've got to be positive, and we've got to just score another goal and make sure that we end up winning this match. And what a counter-attack this would have been, by the way. I hit that one green, and I just think I put a bit too much power on it. If that ended up going in the back of the net, it would have been one of the quickest counter-attacks I've ever seen. But some sloppy defending there. I played the ball straight out to him. He wasn't onside. He wasn't offside with the pass through to Martial. And somehow this guy gets an equaliser on me, and I'm like, no, I can't throw this game. No way. And then this happens, and I'm just like, what is happening here? Like, we've basically been gifted him a goal down the other end with the way the defending was, and then we were gifted a goal by that own goal, and my opponent just knocking it into his own goal. I think he scores another one here. Like, that ends up going down as a Kimpembe own goal, I'm pretty sure, because it locks onto Hazard, and there's no player pops up at the kickoff. So 2 own goals is what won me that match in the end. Yeah. Okay, but I think we deserved to win that one. I felt like we played better, more possession, more shots and stuff. It just maybe I let him into the game a little bit too much. Don't get too comfortable at 2-0 up, guys, because it can really turn on you real quick. Then we come up against this. It's got a lone Van Dijk in the squad. We end up literally scoring after 2 minutes. My opponent had kickoff, gave me possession, and somehow the through ball that I played just worked out perfectly. We chipped the goalkeeper with Lucas, and that's a very quick goal considering I didn't even have kickoff. I thought that at this point, again, you can just tell, can't you, with the gameplay that things aren't super smooth, super great. I thought that was going to end up in a dodgy own goal from myself. Didn't quite work out, but my opponent does work his way down. And that goal literally came from a great run from Axel Witsel. Outskilled me, out-dribbled me, and then played it across, and Goetze stuck it in the back of the net. So 1-1. And then Bernardo Silva, look how quickly he can turn and dribble and stuff. Like, he doesn't feel like he's got low pace. Lovely ball in because he's got great passing into Rashford. We end up getting that goal right there. And that was nearly a great example of why I think Bernardo Silva is a solid player for us right now. And then we get through with Hazard. I RB cross it, or maybe I just pass it, I'm not sure, to the back post. And it is Bernardo Silva there to just tap in right there. So he gets a goal as well as an assist, showing again that he can be a fantastic player. Now, at this point, my opponent had brought on a lone Cliver and a lone Salah to go with his lone Van Dijk. I guess the right way from the penalty. Somehow don't save it, and we get to 3-2. And at the start of the second half, some really nice dribbling and stuff. Rashford, as you can see, getting into the box here and smacking it in the roof of the net. That is pure top bins off the bar. So that couldn't have gone much better. That was a really, really nice goal. So we restore that 2-goal lead, and things are looking good. But then Timo Werner turns Lenglet and just gets him for legs. I can't catch him. And then I moved my goalkeeper a little bit. You know, maybe he was going to shoot a cross goal. I should have thought of against that, really. He gets the 4-3, and then a dodgy header leaves a very open Aurier at the back post to just head it, to just knock it in. So, oh yeah, and then in extra time, I make a perfectly good tackle, ends up going straight through my defender, straight back to Werner, and he gets his hat-trick goal, I'm pretty sure. So, I lose this game, and I was 4-2 up. I don't know. I felt so confident that I was going to win that one. I felt so confident that I deserved to win that one. And then I look at the stats after the game and think, oh, maybe I didn't. I don't know. But that one could have easily been, if we'd have just held the ball a bit more at 4-2 up and not let those stupid things happen, we'd have won the game. So yeah, things to learn, obviously, for sure. Bernardo Silva's contribution rate isn't actually as high as I thought it would be, but then Hazard's is dropping off from that left mid spot as well. I think what I'm going to do is swap Hazard and Mora, so that Hazard's going to be a striker for me. Mora can go out on the wing, give him a bit of space to run and stuff, and then Hazard with his impeccable dribbling can be my striker, turning in and out and then taking them shots. I think that's what I need to do anyway. And then we're going to keep persevering with Bernardo Silva, because I really like him when I'm on the ball with him. I'm not seeing a huge amount of contributions, like one contribution every 2 games. Maybe that's not quite enough, but it might, again, be to do with the right mid position. We'll see. That's going to wrap things up, I think, for today's episode, guys. So what are we at? We're at 5-2, I think, in the weekend league so far. And I'm recording this video for you guys on Saturday afternoon. And I'm yet to have gone back into the weekend league again. So I've got a lot of games to play. My aim for this week is most definitely Gold 3. If I can get that, I'll be very, very happy to see what we can get from red rewards from Gold 3. That would be outstanding. That would be brilliant. But again, we've got a long way to go as yet. Leaving most of my games for Sunday. Who knows? Is that a wise move? I'll probably be playing as you're watching this video right now, hoping to claw together the end of my weekend league into what will hopefully be a bit of success. But yeah, guys, what you'll see for the next couple of episodes is probably more games from the weekend league. I obviously need to finish that off. Like I said, I would love to get to 14 wins and hope that, you know, we'll see how we're going. If we end up going up to like 14-2, I probably can't stop there. But I doubt that's going to happen. And maybe we'll be like 14-10 or so. I don't know. We'll see. I genuinely... Who knows if we'll even get gold. It was all down to the gameplay and how well I'm actually finishing and stuff. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. Do me a massive favour. Smash that thumbs up for the second upload of the day. A little double upload action for you this entire weekend. There's a Squad Builder Showdown. If you haven't seen it, you definitely want to go and check that out too. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. If you follow me on social media, my Twitter and Insta are down there. And most importantly, I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, a wonderful night. I'll catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.